One, two, three, four. We suck at speed running. That's probably why no one wants us around. We suck at speed running. That's probably why we don't get paid. It's just me and my buddy Kevin, two lone gamers without intervention. We thought this would be a good idea, but no, not really. We suck at speed running. Nobody asked for this, that I know for sure. We suck at speed running. We know you all do too, so just enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm here again for another discussion about, this time, game developers that really pissed me off with their different shitty practices and everything. This is gonna be in no particular order, because I don't really think there could be an order for this. We're just gonna go and we're going to talk about the companies that do kind of shitty things. Again, starting with, I think I'm going to go with Ubisoft. Ubisoft is I would say they're in the top 3 now of the most probably corrupt game developers that do things that really suck. I'd say the 3 holy trio is probably Ubisoft, Activision Blizzard, and EA. So Ubisoft first. Now, Ubisoft wasn't always like this. You know, they were pretty tame, all things considered. They got their start, I believe. I could be fucking wrong, so don't come down my throat. But I know at least one of their first games was the original Rayman on the Atari Jaguar, of all things. Probably not their first game. I'm saying that right now. I didn't do any research. I'm just going by the top of my head. But Rayman was an awesome game. The art style is amazing. Every time I play it, I feel like I just dropped some acid and I start tripping. And I love the original Rayman. The music's awesome. The gameplay awesome. Everything about the original Rayman is fucking awesome. That was one of probably the first games I played when they ported it to the PlayStation 1. It was amazing. Then we fast forward a bit to the PlayStation 2. That's when they didn't quite hit their corruption yet. They had the Prince of Persia games. They were pretty good. They did do the sequels to the Raymans. They did the Raymans of the 3, the Raymans of the 2. What else did they do? Oh, I am drawing a fucking blank right now. We'll just say the Prince of Persia. They did more, but I'm just saying the Prince of Persia and the Rayman for now. They didn't really start kicking it off till the 360 era and the PS3 when they released Assassin's Creed. And Rainbow Six. Sorry. But Assassin's Creed, we're gonna go all the way back to the first Assassin's Creed. Now, Ubisoft has this very strange power where they can get an awesome idea and then they somehow find a way to fuck it up. If you remember the original Assassin's Creed, you saw it. You're like, oh, you're like a Templar in the medieval times, and you're assassinating people. Except you're not really. You're a regular ass guy in like a VR world or something, I never understood the Animus. I don't understand why they stuck with it. It's stupid. It's dumb. Like, it makes no fucking sense. But they were just like, no, you're gonna like it. It's the Animus. Obviously, still in the 360 era, they had the Rainbow Six Vegas. That was one of my favorites. Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Not as good in my opinion, but still pretty good. Did they do SOCOM? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. But, what is it? Tom Clancy's, what's it called? Tom Clancy. Splinter Cell. I never played the Splinter Cell games. Stealth games for me are like an up and down. So let's just say the 360 era, they were still fine. They didn't really start getting greedy till, I would say, the next generation, the Xbox One and everything. When people started really looking at them, they were like, oh, hey, this company, they can make some cool games. And yeah, they did. But then something called money kind of corrupted them. They saw how popular Assassin's Creed was. After, I would say, Black Flag is really when the changes started happening. And they were like, hey, what if, like in Assassin's Creed, when you play it, like, you don't just unlock stuff normally. You can unlock stuff by, like, paying us money. And we were all like, well, I mean, I don't really like that. I don't really want to, pay money and everything. But they were like, nah, you're gonna pay money. Not saying that it was all completely bad. Actually, Ghost Recon. Yeah, it was Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon Wildlands is probably one of my favorites by them. You're fighting the cartel. You're fucking them up and everything. They had a little bit of monetization, just like all, but it wasn't that bad back then. With the sequel, Breakpoint, that was a little bit different. They got on the monetization bandwagon train thing, and it definitely took a step back from Wildlands. With their newest Rainbow Six Siege, I only played a little bit of it. I don't like playing multiplayer only games, and I believe that is only multiplayer only. And then they had the Extraction one, which is kind of stupid. They're just like, oh, zombies are popular, we could be popular too. Ubisoft likes to jump on the bandwagon for so many things. Hey, let's make our own battle royale. Hell, let's make our own extraction shooter. Let's make our own stealth game. I mean, they can do it, but I mean, it's iffy. And like, let's not forget, Ubisoft had their Ubisoftisms. Every single fucking game they make, it's an open world. They had the standard Far Cry, like trademarks, where it's just like you had to climb up the towers, you had to do a bunch of side missions. And don't get me wrong, I actually don't mind that kind of stuff at all. But as a game developer, they didn't really grow. Also, side note, Far Cry 2 is the best Far Cry. There's going to be no discussion about that. It is the GOAT. I played that shit when I was in high school, and I loved it. I loved shooting people and lighting them on fire, if you will. But now they are a king, a corrupt king now, with their powers. Lately, it hasn't. It's been mostly up and downs with them. Let's see here. I mean, there was Assassin's Creed Shadows, which did a lot better than people were expecting, even Ubisoft. So I will give them credit for that. But besides that, there was the Watch Dogs, the ones that they lied about. They said, look how good this game looks. And then we played it, and we were like, wait a minute, this game doesn't look that good at all. And they were like, ha ha ha, it was a trailer, you fucking retards. So that was kind of mean of them. Watch Dogs Legion, despite not liking that game's story, I think that game's story is very, very cringy and everything. I somehow still have hours of it played because, it's a terrorist simulator. Let's not get it twisted here. You're a terrorist in that game. You recruit terrorists. I don't know how they got away with that, but they did. I don't really like London as a setting. That's just me. as a true-blooded American, I like being in America, damn it. But again, another side note that only I really can complain about. And right now it doesn't seem like they're really gonna step up their formulas at all. The Rayman's gone; he's never coming back. I mean, maybe they got the rabbit shit, which is whatever. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but apparently it makes money, so I'm in the minority now who just wants a normal remake of like the first one. In fact, there is a remake of the first one. A fan did it, and it's awesome. You should check it out. I think it's called Rayman Redemption. Check it out. It's free, and it's something Ubisoft wouldn't do. But yeah, Ubisoft, I don't hate them. I don't love them, but I can admit they're getting a little silly nowadays. Well, more sillier than they are. Let's see. Let's talk about Warner Brothers. I know I didn't say them in the beginning, but yeah, Warner Brothers. They're the kings of stupid. Why are they the kings of stupid? Because Warner Brothers has about a million different awesome properties, and they just look at these awesome properties and they go, I wonder how we could fuck it up. Hey, we have Batman. Everybody loves Batman. Batman's awesome. Why don't we make a new, we take this developer, Rocksteady. Everybody loves Rocksteady. And we make do a live service game instead of a new Arkham game. And then, everybody's like, no, please. But everybody in the boardroom was like, that sounds amazing. And then, of course, they fucked it up like they normally do. Their handling of Mortal Kombat has been piss poor, to say it nicely. I mean, look, Mortal Kombat 1, it's a pretty looking game. It's fun, but nobody tapped Ed Boon on the shoulder when that game was being made and said, hey, Mr. Boon, maybe it's not a super great idea to do just like a tag team system. Maybe we should do something more innovative. And Ed Boon was like, no, fuck you. We're going to add less characters than probably 11. I don't know. Maybe, probably. 11, I didn't really like 11 either, to be honest with you. But it was a little bit better than MK1. The only reason I played MK1 is because it's like the most moddable Mortal Kombat. And I just changed it into a Marvel versus DC game now where you have Superman ripping Batman in half, because their fucking Injustice games are too pussified to do that. No complaints though about Injustice. I love Injustice. I loved Injustice 2. Everybody knows I'm a degenerate gambler. I like looting. So when I heard Injustice 2 was just gonna have a bunch of like battles and you can get gear and shit, I was just like, yeah, why not? So they have Lord of the Rings, and what do they do with that? They're like, oh, let's make a game about Gollum, everybody's favorite character. And then of course everybody from the sidelines was like, I don't think this is a good idea. Gollum's kind of stupid, he can't really do anything. But Warner Brothers was like, no, you'll like it. And then it came out and nobody liked it. And then Warner Brothers, of course, is, oh, we're shocked that these stupid people didn't like our stupid game we made. So that's another one that's just, it's not great. The one thing that did surprise me with Warner Brothers, that they didn't buttlefuck, and I was very surprised that they didn't buttlefuck it, was Harry Potter. Harry Potter, to their credit, no like real gameplay out, nothing about that game. That game just had a release date and it dropped, and then when it dropped, everybody was like, wow, this is good. This is really good. But I don't, unlike Ubisoft, where I think they have the ability to learn from their mishaps by getting yelled at by enough fans to switch up their shit. Warner Brothers is a lost cause. They're never gonna get better. They're just gonna say, fuck you, fans. We're just gonna keep pumping out shit, and you're gonna like it because we're Warner Brothers and we own Batman and Superman and all that shit. Game of Thrones. We don't give a fuck. So moving on from Warner Brothers now. Let's do Let's do EA. EA's an easy target. Now, this might sound a little bit shocking, but I actually think EA is not as terrible as they used to be. See, the thing with EA, the special thing about EA is they don't hide their corruption. You know, they know they're corrupt. They love it. And they're like, we're corrupt, fuck you. The Star Wars Battlefront 2, we're going to have loot boxes in it. If you don't like it, fuck you. For the Sims, the remake of the Sims, it's going to be always online. If you don't like it, fuck you. Anthem, we want Destiny money. You know, instead of making it like a cool Iron Man like single player game, we're gonna make it like an online Destiny game that nobody asked for. Fuck you if you don't like it. And that's why I respect EA in a weird way, because they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They're gonna pump out a million different Maddens. They won't give out that property to anybody, so only they can make it. And what they do is they probably just go in the coding system, they do the copy and paste button, and they just call it the next year. It's Madden 2025 now. And then everybody just eats it up because it's fucking football, and I don't know what the point is. Side tangent. Have you ever played the game Blitz 2, The League? It's awesome. It's the best game ever made. It's actually probably one of my top 5 favorite games. I don't even like fucking sports, but the fact that there's a rated M football game that you could break people's bone and take steroids and do drugs and see the cheerleaders and the Nakas. I like it. I like it a lot. I miss Midway. I miss them every day. I wish that they would come back, but they are sadly gone. That is a company who is good, but that was flushed down the drain, probably eaten alive. I forgot what company eated them. It probably was EA. It wasn't EA. But I'm just gonna blame EA, because EA, fuck you. Fuck you. Again, they had all the controversy. Like every year, they have a controversy with Battlefield. You know, they said we're gonna do this with Battlefield. You know, the diehard fans, they're like, please don't do it, and they're just like, nah, we're gonna do it. I'm actually one of the 5 people who didn't hate Battlefield 2042. For some reason, I liked it actually a lot. That's because it was single player and it had bots, and I just enjoy shooting shit. And with the weather and shit, I liked it. Sue me. Sometimes I'm bored and I play Battlefield, Battlefront, whatever the fuck it's called, 2042. It was fun. My only gripe is I can only play it on the PC, because every fucking time I try to download it on a console, it gives me some kind of, sign into your EA account. And I'm like, I did though. I signed into the fucking EA account. It's like, no you didn't. Go change your I changed my password a million times, and I can't fucking sign in. I can't play the game. God damn it. But anyway, I'm sorry. That was unprofessional. So EA, they're garbage, but they're respectable garbage. They're gonna shit in your face, but they're gonna give you a warning about it. And it's up to you if you stay and take it. I'm sorry about the crude analogy. I probably could have made a better one, but I didn't. So that's just how it's gonna be right now. Let's see, what else is shit? Who else is shit? There's lots of shit. Activision Blizzard. Need I say fucking more? You had Call of Duty. You have Call of Duty. Call of Duty's your life now. Call of Duty. Every year it's a Call of Duty. It's either Call of Duty World War II, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Future Warfare. It's nothing. They always stick with it. There's more than fucking 3 wars. And some of these wars haven't even happened yet. They're in the future. I just want a Call of Duty Vietnam. That'd be awesome. That'd be fucking awesome. Because, sometimes I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I like sitting down and playing Call of Duty. I am the typical stupid gamer sometimes who just likes to get a Mountain Dew, get my bag of Doritos, and you get an energy drink, and then you just play Call of Duty. It's fun. It can be fun. I'm not knocking it. I am knocking it. Whatever. But off of Call of Duty, everybody knows Call of Duty is the sellout game of the year. But as long as people buy it, there's nothing you could do. They're just going to keep being more Call of Duties. It's just part of life now. Call of Duty's part of life. But on to the more other corrupt things. Let's not side talk the CEO and his many different corruptions and and I believe he wanted to like assassinate someone. He was hardcore. He's a hardcore motherfucker. And you know, that's why you kind of got a little happy that they got bought out by Microsoft, even though, you know, Microsoft is just an even more richer company than Activision Blizzard. So it's not like the saviors are coming. They might just clean up a little bit. They'll probably like say, hey, let's put World of Warcraft on the Xbox, which, you know, is fine. I never got into World of Warcraft. I like Diablo. Don't get me wrong. And I did like Diablo 4. I was surprised with Diablo 4 because I'm like, oh, here it comes. Activision's making a new game, a new Diablo. What's gonna be monetized about it? They're gonna have their own fucking cryptocurrency in it and everything. But you know, besides the cosmetic shit, that was really it. Then again, I haven't picked up Diablo 4 in quite a while. I'm kind of sad because I did like Diablo 4. I don't know. There's other shit I want to play. That's all. That's it. Whatever. Sue me. What else is there? Who else is there? Who's next on the fucking chopping block? Bethesda. I don't want to say Bethesda's there because, you know, I can't really talk because, you know, every single Bethesda game that comes out, I fucking buy, I play, and then I pretend that there's nothing wrong with it until like a week later, and then I say, you know, basically, oh, well, they should have fixed this. And I'm just saying, if Bethesda's going down the drain a little, they're going slightly more down the drain. They do it at a slower pace. Again, like EA, they don't really hide some of their shitty qualities. Like, they're just like, oh, you know, our game's buggy, we're not gonna fix it. That's what the modders are for. You know, they pay the game, and then we release a broken game, and then they fix it for us because they love us. I mean, and they're kind of right. We do kind of like you, Bethesda. I mean, let's not get this twisted. You know, Starfield wasn't amazing. I liked it because I like No Man's Sky. I'm a No Man's Sky addict, as you know. I love that game. So when I'm like, there's a new game coming out from probably one of my favorite developers, and it's kind of gonna be like No Man's Sky, except I could actually kill shit and shoot it. I'm like, okay. I mean, yeah, you go to the worlds are just, you know, procedurally generated tiles, basically. It wasn't, you know, the best. But I like it for what it is. You could do some cool stuff with modding Starfield now if you know your stuff. There's an excellent Star Wars mod where it fixes Bethesda, basically. It's just like, hey, you know what this game should have been? An open world Star Wars game where you go to different planets, and someone did it. And I have it. I haven't updated Starfield since. I'm afraid to because I'm afraid to break it. And but I do want to update Starfield because I do want to be able to drive around the fucking planets instead of just hopping around. But it's a small price for and I don't even like Star Wars. Controversial topic, but I don't. But whatever. Side tangent again. I don't know. What else? What else is shitty? Who's a shit? I mean, look, Konami is just again like EA. They don't really hide their corruption. They don't really hide the fact that they're shit. You know, they're like, hey, we used to be a really good game developer. You know, like Metal Gear Solid. Nah, we're done with that. You know, here's your zombie game. Although I didn't like Metal Gear Solid 5 too much, but I actually don't really blame Hideo Kojima for that. I blame Konami because I think they found a way to fuck him over on that. I think there's a whole story about that, but that's neither said there or whatever. I'm a huge Silent Hill fan. I love the first 4 at least. I mean, but not the other ones are kind of although I will say the remake of 2, while not perfect, not bad at all. It was still fine. I'm cautiously optimistic for MGS Snake Eater. I love Snake Eater. Snake Eater is like one of my favorite fucking games in existence, and that game seriously could use an update, and I hope they give it the love. Because, you know, I think Konami went, hey, wait a second, we make games. And then people were like, yeah, you do. You want to make some games? And they're like, yeah, why not? So that's really the ones I could think about for now. I mean, I'm sure there are others that I'm just drawing a blank on because I'm just fucking driving my car, and I'm stupid at the same time, and I don't properly do this research or anything. I kind of just talk off the cuff. But it wasn't bad for just talking off the cuff and just going for what I know. Probably getting some stuff wrong, but that's okay. That's okay. Hey, in the comments, what's your most corrupt game developer? Let me know. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. You suck at speed running, we do too. Everybody sucks at speed running. Hallelujah. Peace.